We are having the daily close now. Yesterday was a really bullish moment because with this candle we closed above the support, and then we came down a little bit for the 21 EMA, and we had this big bounce with making 4% profits. So as long as we are above the 21, it's bullish and we can do something big. We don't know. Shorts should be made only below the 21. Of course, also from the tops with a tight stop loss. So we came to the 9,620. Basically, it's more easy to understand on the 4 hours or on the hourly. We came for this week here, which is a point of control. Or in the 1 hour. But we are still closing. We just closed now, basically. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here in Bali. And we closed here. We made this stop now, so let's see if it holds and we still do another push-up. Basically what I was saying, we came to this week here. This week. We still can come here as a top, local top, but let's see. This can be the top, I don't know. So it's starting to get red. So we came here and now I think we will consolidate in support again, but let's see. This is quite bullish. As long we have been just all the buys on the 21, on the white one since here, and we had this big push up. And now we are already above this week here, all this support, we closed above all this support here. Okay, so it's trying to hold, but I think we will do just a weekend is coming, so we might do another push, or maybe this is the top, who knows. I think we can still push to here, to this area here. And then we will see if we keep on holding or we come down to test the 21 again or even lower. Now the big support, very easy to spot, it's here. We didn't come here to test it, so this is a very, very strong support on the 9.3 or 9.2 and 90. So it's basically all this area here with these candles close here, the top. But better to use the 4 hours and daily. So this is where we are. We are already above this support. On this support, so we need to check the base here. This is a point of control here. 9.3 and a half, 9.3. 9.2, they are all buying areas now with the stop loss below. We are already in this area, so we can use it with this base here and use all this area as a base, waiting to go higher. Of course, we need to do a higher high from here or after 10K. If we don't push it higher than this in the next 2 days and we do another lower low, we can come here and this can be the 9.72, 12, or even here, or at 9.8. Let's see what we do. If we don't manage to start to close above with a couple of candles, we will come down at least here to touch the support on the 12, and now the support is on the 12 and all these candles. So basically from these candles to these wicks on the 9.3, this is all buying opportunities with a stop loss below. Of course we can come here and this can be just a big fake out, do a lower high again, and then a big push down, and suddenly we can come huge dump out of the blue and everyone is buying, suddenly we can come down. So we know Bitcoin can do this, like here, we can go up, everyone thinking that we goes higher, do just a small red candle, suddenly big push down, when everyone was waiting to buy here on the support, or on the support, we push down. So Bitcoin can do these things, but for now it's holding, and I see the areas are here. So we have all this resistance here. We will give it, let's see if we start to hold with the many candles below and make a start to grind here below. Maybe we have a short squeeze and push higher if we don't get like a big rejection down as soon as we touch it. So I did these trend lines with the yellow lines from here, one from there, this one's from here, and this one closed below. So let's see if we come just to touch support now and then try to push higher again, or if we manage to hold and come here at least to the 9.7 and then down. And let's see if these trend lines hold and the supports. So basically this is where we are on the chart. We are above this big trend line now. Again, we managed to hold above, trying to go higher at least to here, to the 11.1, 11.2, or even higher to these trend lines and this trend line, and to the tops of Bitcoin, of course. And yeah, so this is where we are. Really bullish momentum. I was saying, I told on my previous video to buy, as you can remember, if someone saw it, when we were here, I said that we got like the hammers and then we had to push up. So I gave the really good spot to buy here when I was saying that we were on the 15 minutes. But it's just a matter of checking on my previous video when I said we were doing the hammers and pushing higher, and the stop loss was very easy, just below, really with good risk control, risk management. And yeah, so now we are already starting to try to test the supports. Supports are here, here, and of course the big support is here, and another one here. And then if we start to come below this wick or close above these moving averages, then it's more tricky, and then we can come to these supports that they were never tested. This was never tested, this was never tested. So Bitcoin can even do this and this. We don't never know what. It's about risk management, and buy on supports and take profits on the tops to rebuy again, or not. Okay, so this is where we are. So we are facing now the resistance. We are doing lower highs. So this is saying that we are coming to test the support. This is the first support on these tops here, and needs to hold. We already came here one time, so, and we grind up. So now see if we can come here again, or just here to this top, because with this candle we already came to test it and go up. So maybe we just here, but we can come suddenly we can come down to the 9.3. Who knows? This is the strong supports are from 9.3 to 9.2, and the stop loss here or here, and the buy areas from this area up, and the risk is controlled here in this week here, especially in this week. And that's it. Let's see what we do. And yeah, so I'll just close the video. I'll just speak about Coinbase and people who are buying. I'll put the 4 hours, it's not easy to understand. So we have to check all the time the dollar currency, the pairing, because if we do the euros on Coinbase, we need to have, the charts are different. So here in Coinbase on euros, as we see here, we were closing below the 200 moving average, exponential moving average. And when we managed to go up, this candle here with the hammer pointing up as well, came down exactly to touch the support, as we can see from here. We touched the support and back up and pointing up, saying that we were going up with this big hammer here. But if we do the euros, the dollars, so this is something that you need to check. In dollars, we closed 3 candles above the 200 exponential and we grind up. And then the hammer, when we came down, we never tested this support here. We tested this one here. So we never came to test this one. So the price is quite different in moving averages and on the candle action, although it's going to the same direction, but it's totally different. It's more easy actually to trade euros, but you need to check all the time the US currency to see where we are, the US pairing. So that's why I always use pairing, but when I need to buy on Coinbase, I'm using both charts at the same time to see where we are and do my entries. So even euros, it's quite easy. Also, the trend lines are more precise and more easy to do in euros. So, but anyway, the base is always dollars. So in euros, as we can see, we got this trend line here and this one. So basically, we are in this channel, waiting for the chart to appear. Okay, more easy on the daily, and then I'll move. So the internet is a bit slow at the moment. Let's see if the video will end up well. But anyway, we touch this support here on this trend line. Sorry for this. It's important to understand. Okay, so this week here that we create this trend line here. That's this week that we made this trend line, and now after all this time, basically here we come to test it on this candle. And yeah, so, and also on the 4 hours, and we had also this trend line from here, 1, 2, 3 times it came here exactly to touch it. As soon as we did 1, 2, create it, these act as resistance, go up, suddenly we came down, test it perfectly, and up. So it's quite simple in euros, because the price is more easy to understand. So when we come to test it as support resistance to this top, back up, and now we have all the resistance, take profits area here, and let's see, we need to close above here, basically. Otherwise, we can come here to test this support again, and let's see if we do another push up, or if we just, normally when we have these moves, Bitcoin can hold now above here, which we already hold, and now trying to hold this support here to try to push higher and not losing the momentum and doing the parabolic moves until we break down sooner or later. We are here on the RSI, we still can go up a little bit. So this on the daily, on the 4 hours, we still can grind up one more time or 2 more times, I don't know. Here on the stochastic it's pointing up on the daily. RSI still, it's like, doesn't matter at the moment. I think we can go up, but we need to come down sooner or later. So let's see what you do. This is where we are basically on the chart. We have all these areas that were never tested here. 7.1, 7.5, 7.2. This is euros and dollars is the same. So let's see if it's another fake out, or if we manage to close above 10k, we push higher. So let's see. We need to check the market sentiment. If everyone is bullish and everyone doing big longs, the price will come down for sure. If everyone is thinking that the price will come down from this